Let's get it on, Korea. Yo, it's your boy IGAT D26X. And we're hitting it up with the hoops. Let's go straight into a big game. Got it, we're going for it. You're mad, he's mad, I'm back.
This week on NBA 2K TV, we meet up with community member Dignify.
I just always like making new builds, seeing what works.
Then find out what's coming up in the neighborhood. And we've added My Team updates. We're your source for pack releases, events, and locker codes. We'll wrap it up with the contenders for top play of the summer.
Shea and company are cooking up.
Let's see what it says to the big dog.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The Staples Center before we... Well, guys, a little intimidation factor, DA. Thanks. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the mid-season surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Take a look at New York. They're way down there in the conference standing, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
We found him.
All talk, no walk. Simple as that. They just don't match up with the better teams in the NBA.
So the New York starting five. Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. Taj Gibson is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Payton in at the one spot. And for the Clippers, Green is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Dunn in at the point. A couple teams now, Doris, slumping here in the middle of the season. How can they avoid lengthy cold streaks, the absence of wind?
Yeah, I think this is where veteran leadership can become such an integral part of the success over the course of a long season. This is the point when you start to lose games, you can sort of break apart and splinter, and that is where that veteran leadership in the locker room, just to keep everybody unified, can be so critical.
Harold drives in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Barrett. Payton against Dunn. The Clippers grab the miss. I keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
The shot's good.
We're setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Knox. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Payton with the ball. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Suns, that's for sure. Jacks up a three. Knox misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far.
Not what I wanted to do, but we'll
That's
do it.
good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Harrell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
To the middle, here's Gibson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, near
That's
contact.
going to be on Montrezl Harrell. You talk about a player who's a consummate pro, Taj Gibson.
No doubt. Taj is a guy who has always approached the game
Near
from a
contact,
veteran's
yeah.
standpoint. He's a great leader, great defensive player, and in between the lines and out, you can count on Taj Gibson.
That's good from Gibson.
What you love about Taj Gibson is his leadership. This guy is an intelligent, ferocious competitor who plays his role to a T.
Morris is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And New York with a change here,
Hopefully he
too.
misses this.
Smith is checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The teardrop falls in.
Boy, perfecting the floater would make Dennis Smith Jr. unguardable. How about that pretty jumper?
Green, the pass to Dunn. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, hard to find a team more iconic in the NBA than the New York Knicks. They are a premier.
I didn't mean to do that.
Greg, this is absolutely true. This is an organization that has played a few games in London that have helped them, and it hasn't seemed to matter that the team has struggled for an extended period of time. They remain a major media presence in a major market. The NBA is better when the New York Knicks are a factor. Wow, the amazing speed and athleticism of Mr. Dennis Smith Jr. No mercy on the attack.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. John misses.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
A shot by Trier, no good. Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And that one, good.
I'll tell you, you have to take pride in finishing through contact. You get the sense Marcus Morris relishes that chance.
Here's Trier, covered by Morris. Pass to Smith. He's looking for Williams and finds him. One-on-one fast break. Here's Morris. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, this is why it helps to have a big man capable of sprinting the floor. Marcus Morris solid at getting to the right spots.
Here's Trier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Dotson. 6 to shoot. Back to Trier. Shoots off the step back. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Done. Los Angeles.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Knicks trail by 5. Smith outside. Passes to Portis. The fader. No good on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot from his mother.
She gets up at 3, 4 in the morning and gets off at 1, 2 in the evening. You know, she works hard for her 4 boys. You know, she bears herself off daily. You know, I always try to pride myself in hard work also because how hard she worked for me.
And she was a basketball player in her own right. Greg, a scholarship at Jackson State University.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Let's get it on, boys. I've not talked much here, and I don't know why.
Beverly, and it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And a new group in for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Knox. Damian Dotson comes in for Reggie Bullock. Checked in for Alonzo Trier. And Smith subbed in for Frank Ntilikina. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. Was touched by Dunn. And for Frank Ntilikina, some questions as to where he is best suited.
I mean, for me, I like when he plays more off the ball. I mean, he's shown that he could become a scorer when he only has to worry about that aspect of his game. Still very young and has a great set of skills with which to work.
Shot clock at 2. New York, no good that time either.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
George, what's the best combination of inside-outside basketball you see offensively?
There we go.
Well, two guys really come to mind immediately for me. It's Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis, because both men can face up and knock down shots in a legitimate enough fashion that you've got to get out and contest those guys. But the other side of this is they can play in the post and be a legitimate back-to-the-basket force who you've got to guard with more than one guy. I mean, how exciting, Kevin, are Joel and AD to watch play?
They're thrilling. I would agree. Shaman kicks to Dunn.
I'm just bottling things.
Now the Knicks take it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for New York. A 12-point game. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That one drums for him. Dunn's got 4 points in the quarter.
And now they're turning this game. Into a drag race.
I'm starting to step it up, boys.
Fast break basket.
Outside Gibson. Tipped away. 29 seconds left here in the second. Smith for 3. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Gibson over to help. Outside Green. To Dunn over Gibson.
Nice.
And there's Dunn on the assist by Green. Dunn's got 9 points.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
Hello?
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
From deep.
Oh.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly.
No, we may not be marking loads of points, but...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is
playing
efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with JaMychal Green. Then there's Harrell. Then there's Dunn. And it's George in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor.
No foul there from me.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And Barrett slams it in.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Greg, Elfrid Payton's continued to improve his game, and so far, so good.
Yeah, a marked improvement in long-range percentage. Good size and defensive potential as well. He's knocking down shots. He might have something in Elfrid Payton.
Well, just big-time athleticism. When Elfrid Payton is driving with a purpose, he is determined to score.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communication. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Morris is checked in for JaMychal Green. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Knicks. Lonzo Trier comes in for Barrett. Knicks trail by 16. Here's Payton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Payton's got 7.
Wow, you like that Elfrid Payton has the kind of concentration to finish through the contact.
Here's Dunn. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Payton drives in, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Payton's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Payton against Dunn. Puts up a 3. Through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Payton against Dunn. Over to the left wing. Here's Trier. Here's Payton.
Get out of there. I don't care about this. Get out of
there.
They're
beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Olden.
Well, we all know that circumstances and time changes everything. In Dallas, Dennis Smith Jr. thought he was going to be the cornerstone. But with the arrival of Luka Doncic, everything changed. The promising point guard was traded to the Knicks, and Smith said it was important. It's a big opportunity, and I've just got to make the most of it. Kevin, we know one thing. In New York, the ball is back in Smith's hands.
Oh, greedy for
and
me.
DA, that's when he is at his best. Thank you. Trier passes to Portis. Back to Trier. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. 11 feet away. And James Dunn on the assist by George. Dunn's got 11 in the second half. Knicks trail by 19. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And the Raptors went all in trading for Kawhi Leonard last season, Doris. Great talent surrounding him in Toronto. But this past summer, he decided to move on.
But, Kevin, a championship makes the gamble worthwhile if you were Toronto. For Kawhi, any team he plays on is going to have a chance to win. And now this young man, a champion, starts a new chapter.
It's easy stuff at the minute now. Feeling the groove. Feeling that groove.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Patterson, he's checked in for Harrell.
Alright, boys. Simple.
Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a three, he might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building three. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Reggie Bullock is out there with Barrett. Then there's Peyton. And it's Dotson in at the 5 spot. Dunn misses.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Trier, that's good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Beverly finds Green. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got 22.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Fires from deep.
Green as well.
Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 25.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
You're not wrong, love. We will bully if you come at us like that.
Trier passes to Bullock. The 3. It's hauled in by Beverly. Los Angeles has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out
what were you doing?
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
Look at that for a pass. Just look at that for a pass. You know what I mean?
Italian, the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
What do I say?
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Free throw good. Murray. Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need anything else.
That is so well said. And that one is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away.
The reason basketball is good is because it ignores religion.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team. Single night.
Portis finds Ellington.
Do them sort of things you just said.
And there's the pass to Ntilikina. It's hauled in by Dunn. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Pass to Kabengele. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better.
Yeah, we deserve that one.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony,
Hear me calling.
and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Big Shaq wants to ask me something, obviously.
Welcome back. Hey, this is Kenny, man. You've been pretty much unstoppable the last few games. What's the difference over this stretch?
Oh, man, the difference is got to be the fans. So many people encourage me on a daily basis. They send me inspirations. Now, I know a lot of players out there say they ignore stuff said about them on the social, but let's be real. How do you not see that? I've gotten a lot of love over this last stretch. People excited, you know, they see me. It's a good thing.
Okay.
They just want to be a part of it.
Okay, I like that. Keeping it real.
And folks, that's it for us.
We all like that.
Tuning in, always our pleasure, although sometimes it's yours as well. For Kenny the Jet and Shaquille, Ernie Johnson, have a great night.
Hey, Che, remember the winners of our youth league are here?
Yeah.
You're one of the players they're going to meet for winning the title.
Brilliant.
Yeah, let me talk to the fans right quick.
Okay, not too long. They're kids. They got to get home.
Hey, you got my jersey. That's what's up. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, top boys. Top boys. Give them the respect they deserve, like. Match ball's mine. Yep.
Listen up.
Shock.
All right, game ball. Y'all know we don't do this every night, but when someone has an exceptional performance, we like to recognize it. So, Che,
What?
you put in work tonight, man.
Chill, man.
It's a great game.
That's what's
I
up,
appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys, man. Look, yo, let's keep doing what we're doing, all right? I appreciate that, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
You guys have a pretty nice win streak going on, but I'm wondering if there's...
Like Coach says, you can never be...
Right. Alright, well, it's a quick game, boys, but I'm off skis. I'll switch it over to Warfare.